Hey guys, this video is about the prospecting ground and pound. Now, this is a weekly cadence that you can follow in order to set yourself up for success and really make more money. And that's why we're here in sales and prospecting, is to bring in more deals and ultimately have a bigger commission check. And what is a cadence? I've used the word, this is a cadence. What is it? I did a quick search on Google, and a cadence is a sequence of notes or chords compromising the close of a musical phrase. So what is that in English? It's a rhythm, right? It's something that goes along at a steady pace that you can follow and repeat time and again. And this is what the cadence looks like. I'm going to go through this. Mondays, what I do, first thing, and this cadence, let me go back a second before I go ahead of myself here. This cadence is what I follow and what my team that I work with likes to follow in order to have a successful week. This is how we schedule our time and make sure that we are focusing on what matters. You don't want to juggle different things that you're doing throughout the day at the same time. So you don't want to start booking meetings in your prospecting call, and you don't want to start prospecting during your meetings time. And you got some free time where you can do some whale hunting and stuff, and you don't want to fill that up, if possible, with anything else. You got to be selfish with your time, because that's the only real way that you can get things accomplished and accomplished well. So Monday morning, and I don't have the Monday specifically set at specific times. These are just the three things that I do and when around they happen. Because meetings don't always take the same amount of time. My one-on-ones don't always take the same amount of time. And my planning tends to take more time than anything else. So first thing in the morning, we have a team call. This is so we can learn what works, what's not working, what are we going to focus on this week, what happened last week. This is when you get to rub elbows with your peers and kind of see what they're having successes in. And if they're not, if they're having trouble, maybe you can help them. If you are working by yourself, find a peer, someone else that has a different business, but someone who is still prospecting like you to build that business of theirs. Maybe you guys can have ideas for each other. Weekly one-on-one is my time with my manager that I use to understand, is this ship going in the right direction, or is the ship sinking? He's looking at the KPIs that I'm focused on and offering up any sort of support that I can. So if he's taken new training, if he's learned something new from someone else, or if he has some input, some ideas, if he listened to any of my calls that I made, if he has some ideas, some critique, this is a great time to give it. And then planning the rest of the day, that's what I use to build up my prospecting list for the rest of the week. There's another video here on building prospect lists. Please feel free to watch that one if you haven't yet. Tuesday. So this is where I make my first 50 calls in the morning, anywhere from 8 to 11. I choose mornings because that is the best time. The person you're calling most likely doesn't have their day fully planned yet. They're probably at their desk. They have some availability. Maybe even the gatekeeper, the person who answers the phone, he won't be there. Afternoon is for meetings. So any sort of demo, any sort of discovery, deep dives, building out a value plan, that's for the afternoons. And this would be my touch 1A, so the first group that I'm going to call. Wednesdays, these are customer love. So these are people that you have sold to in the past. They're your current customers, maybe some accounts that you got assigned. You got to give them some respect, pay them their dues, let them know you still love them. Again, afternoon meetings. Thursday, same thing as Monday, 50 calls, except it's touch 1B. So it's a second group of 50 people that you're calling. In the afternoon, you got some meetings. And then you got your second touch, so the second call or email that you're sending to the people that you first called on Tuesday. So to go over that again, Tuesday, first touch, group A. Thursday, first touch, group B. Second touch, group A. Friday, you got your meetings, your forecasting, follow-ups, anything that you need to take care of for the week. You can do that on Friday in the morning, afternoon. Spend that time whale hunting. Call me Abraham. You're going to go hunting for Moby Dick. You're going to find those people, those companies that are on your wish list, like the best of the best. If the entire world was rainbows and unicorns, these people would be your customers. You got to try for them, guys, because if you don't, you're never going to get them. So second week, Monday, Friday, same. Except Tuesday, now you're calling group C in the morning. In the afternoon, you have your second touch of group B and your third touch of group A. Wednesday, same as the week before, customer love and meetings. Thursday, group D. Touch 1. Group C, touch 2. Group B, touch 3. Group 4, touch A. Friday is the same. Same format as the previous week, except you got touch E and touch F as touch 1s. And you can take a look here. On the afternoons, you're starting to get a lot more touches here. And no, you're not going to make it in, say, 51, 2, 3, like 250 calls or so on Thursday. No, because as people respond to you, if they tell you to buzz off, if they tell you they're interested, what have you, if you get they don't work here anymore, anything like that, you're taking these people off your list. Because you don't want to keep pestering them if there's no reason to talk to them. These are just the ones that you haven't got in touch with yet, have not touched you yet. Group 4, now this is a little different. You can see here that on Tuesday, week 4, you can see on Tuesday that you've got touch 7A, but on Thursday, there's no more A. A is gone because why? I stopped mine at 7 touches. And again, a touch might not be a call, maybe it's an email as a follow-up. I prefer to do both, but if you don't have the time, at least send an email. You gotta do some kind of outreach to let them know that you're thinking of them. And there are people out there with a rule of 7. They won't respond to you until you've tried 7 times. I was actually talking to another sales rep for a partner company of ours, of the one that I work for right now. And he heard this from one of his prospects, that they have a 7-touch rule. So on his 3rd touch, he emailed, "This is the 7th time I'm trying to get a hold of you." That person ended up laughing and saying, "Okay, fine, when's a good time to meet?" But that just shows you some people are steadfast on the 7 touches. You can't stop at 1 touch. Most of the times when you get in touch with someone, it's going to be on the 5th touch plus. So 7 touches, by all means. Need to keep an eye on this. Weekly cadence is very important. You got to schedule a time. You got to be selfish with your time. Don't let people in if you can help it. And multiple touches. This is just a way to really map out your touch plan and follow through with it. Guys, if you got any questions, leave a comment, please, or send me a PM. I prefer the comments. And good luck.